Yep, welcome back to the Knowledge Drop. This is Focus of the Flow Mo crew on BBOYDojo.com. If you have followed my instructions during the last two episodes, by now you have set up a perfect training schedule and you have hired a coach to get you there. Today we're going to take one more step towards greatness by setting up goals. And not just any goals, but we're gonna do it like professionals today, so bear with me. I have mixed feelings about goals in some ways, because I'm a firm believer of if you stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. That means that if you train consistent, if you're always in great shape, you're always ready for a battle. Consistency is the foundation for my training. In that way, it's kind of funny to see that always right before the events or jams start to pop up, practice spots are packed. Right? But during the year, there's nobody else besides a few trustees and myself, and that's about it. I'm happy to be there throughout the year. It's a lifestyle choice for me, disciplined like a Shaolin monk. So that's why if you're looking for greatness, if you're searching for greatness, goals can't be your starting point. Your foundation has to be set already. But at the same time, goals can be the most powerful booster that will help you reach your peak physically and mentally if you learn how to use them right. We can have a different perspective on goals as well. If you look around you, everything in your life started as a thought first. That thought emerged and you put in action in order to make it reality, right? I wanted to become a DJ, so I thought about it first. That took me to a record store and practiced my cuts, eventually leading to gigs. Same with breaking, of course. With this mindset, we can have an impact in our future selves. We start our path on becoming what we want to be by setting up goals first. So by the end of this video, you're going to have a goal that you're going to work towards in the future and become the better you. 2 videos ago, I mentioned briefly the SMART goals in the coach video. It's a concept widely used in business, and today we're going to take a closer look into SMART goals from B-boy or B-girl hip-hop perspective. SMART is an acronym for the following: specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. And we'll take a look at each one of those perspectives. Specific. What do you want to achieve with the dance? What do you need from the dance in your life in order to feel happy and fulfilled? Vague goals do nothing for you, so dive deep into your goals and be as detailed as possible to begin with. The more specific, the better. Measurable. With creative arts, this is not easy. Let's say if I want to improve my footwork or be more funky on top, have better hand styles, for example. How do I measure it? Well, with abstract goals, an easy way to judge is footage. Film yourself today, and after the time frame we set today, and you get a before and after shot, and you get to judge yourself if you made the progress or not. With the SMART goals, the less abstract it is, the better. So instead of saying I want to become a better b-boy by the end of the year, be more straight. I want to be at the top 8 in the next Silverback Open, or I want to make it past the prelims in the next competition that I enter. Simple as this. That one is easily measurable. It's either yes or no, it happened or it didn't. It's easier to prove and it's more concrete. Or we can even go into more details. My goal by the next month is to get 5 rounds of baby meals on the opposite direction. If I get 4, then I didn't achieve it. Okay, moving on. Achievability, number 3. With this one, we need to be extra careful. Too easily achievable goals make your life too easy, and they don't make you any better. So we want to be on the verge of possible. The point of setting goals is to push your limits to new heights. When I was training in the basements of a small village in the central Finland, coming up as a young b-boy, nobody thought I would make a career out of it. It was impossible. When I was watching the freestyle session tapes for the first time, even I didn't believe I would be battling there one day in Los Angeles, not to mention judge the World Finals one day. So we gotta dream huge, because dreams have a tendency of becoming true if you put in enough work. So approach achievability on a big scale. So going from 1 round of flares to 3 is lame. You already have a schedule of a professional, and you probably hired a coach already if you followed my instructions. So think big on this one. Next up is relevant. This is the part that brings meaning into your life and what fires you up, what gets you out of bed in the morning. Set your goals in a way that it sparks a fire in your eyes, and you won't have to search for motivation anymore. Circle Kings was the ultimate goal for me and Hat Solo. A jam that celebrated the same values as me and Hat Solo and brought together the best of the best with the same values in the whole world. Winning Circle Kings was so relevant to us it felt like a destiny. Because that goal set our values so perfectly, we didn't have to search for motivation at all. It made us driven. If the goal wasn't relevant like that, it would have been otherwise. Any other jam with a different setup wouldn't have done the trick. So look deep into your values. What is it where you need to be with your dance in order to feel fulfilled? Base your goals around that and you won't have to search for motivation no more. And the last one is time bound. How many times have you found yourself working around a deadline, rushing your way through and getting it done? Well, deadlines suck, but they work. Open goals don't. Set up a deadline to your goal right now. For us B-boys and B-girls it's easy because our calendar is full of jams and events throughout the whole year. So pick a jam, a dope jam in 5 to 6 months and mark it down. Before, when me and my crew used to battle every single jam possible, many jams and competitions per month, to be honest, we would always lose. But once we started to choose our battles more wisely, a little bit less frequently and starting to work towards a goal, we started to win. The exhibition battles I've done in the past, I've always had 6 months of time to prepare for the actual battle. Circle Kings was perfect when it comes to time-bound goals. The 3 times that we got the second place with half solo, that means our hunger grew. We had 12 months of time to prepare for the next one to take that crown. And the 3 times that we got the crown, we got the first place. That meant that Amjad was supposed to fly us back after 12 months, so we had to be in a even better shape than the year before in order to keep that crown the next year. Okay, so these qualities will take your goals from good to great. Setting up vague goals and not keeping them is easy, but there lies a great power in goals set up right. There's one more aspect I would add here. Make it public. Once your goal is set, making it public creates accountability towards you and your goal. I just told you I'm going to make 5 baby meals in 1 month on the opposite direction in my power. If I won't, I don't want you to look at me and think this guy's full of shit, that he's not a man of his words. So putting it on public creates positive pressure for you to work extra hard towards your goal. So now, take a pen and a paper and write out your goals with the smart criteria from above, right after watching this episode. And to make it public, to make yourself accountable for it, post your goals in the comments below. It's another step towards your greatness as a B-boy or B-girl. Alright, that's it for today's knowledge drop. Catch you on the next one soon. Peace.